These are photographs of the remains of over 20 illegal immigrants found in Brooks County since January. That's Sister Pamela Bogansky taking some pictures of Eddie Canales in front of one of the many water stations they placed in the killing fields of Brooks County.
People are dying.
Canales is the founder of the South Texas Human Rights Center. Part of the work he and Sister Bogansky do here is to try and ensure that illegal immigrants can find water.
People are faced with with gangs, corruption, extortion, no economic development, no jobs. People are desperate.
And when out here, they're very often desperate for water. Right now, there are 50 of these blue barrels filled with water and set up on ranches and county roads where immigrants usually try to cross. Organization members say they want to put more of these water aid stations throughout area farms and ranches, even though some of them have their own sources of water.
I think this effort is paying off. A lot of ranchers have their own water in their ranches, and they provide it, and so we'll augment that, and we'll continue to work with plenty of stakeholders out here.
The human rights group estimates that 30% of the ranch owners in Brooks County have agreed to have an oasis of blue on their property.
Well, it looks like some are missing.
There are 10-gallon water jugs down inside that water station. There were 11. Oscar Garcia is one of those ranch owners who has allowed the group to place water on his property.
The summers here are real hot, and sometimes people coming through here, they've run out of water, and it's a matter of life and death.
His place sits 22 miles southwest of Falfurrias. His ranch, like most around here, is leased out to hunters. Mr. Garcia says illegal immigrants come here as they try to make their way north. He says one time, a group of hunters using the lodge noticed that someone else had been inside. They turned out to be a group of immigrants.
And about 30 minutes later, this man comes back and he says, "I'm sorry, we were here and we used the stove and we came back to tell you the stove was left on and we wanted you to know about it."
Now, you can see evidence of immigrant movement by the well-worn trails left behind, most leading straight into a barbed wire fence. There are believed to be at least 300 of these paths in and around Brooks County.
We believe that this might be a crossing point.
Sister Bogansky says she does this because immigrants are human beings and do not deserve to die for a lack of water. Everyone from the Brooks County Sheriff's Office to those members of the Human Rights Organization say the number of immigrants coming through here has dropped since the state reinforced the border area with DPS and National Guardsmen. Canales says there used to be around 400 a day coming through here, and now there's about 100. Still, they may need one of these barrels of life-saving water.
They have benefited them because it's a small salvation that they can get and kind of regroup, and a lot of them will think, is this worth it? Is it not worth it?
The end goal in all of this is to save lives. Now, all of this human rights group has to do is try and figure out how to get more ranch owners to set out water to try and stop their properties from ending up being graveyards. From Brooks County, Michael Gibson, 3 News.